Welcome to AM Best Audio.
The Illinois Senate's passage of an automobile insurance rate bill is triggering warnings from insurance industry trade groups of impending rate increases should the legislation be enacted. BestWire Steve Hallo has been covering the story, and he joins us now. So, Steve, tell us about this bill, would you?
Hey, John. Yeah, so Senate Bill 714 would prohibit auto rates that the Department of Insurance deems are excessive, inadequate, or unfairly discriminatory. The bill creates a hearing process if one of those situations arises with a rate filing. One interesting wrinkle of the legislation is these reviews include looking back at previously approved rates and potentially requiring insurers to issue refunds. Now, the bill also requires insurers to notify consumers of rate increases of 10% or more at least 30 days prior to renewal. Now, those notifications wouldn't be necessary if the premium increases were due to a policyholder-initiated change, if they have increase their coverage options or if their underlying risk exposure changes. Now, the bill also allows policyholders 55 years and older to unlock premium reductions by completing 4-hour safety instruction courses, and that's down from a previous requirement of for an 8-hour course. And just finally, the bill would require that state-specific data, when available, be used when developing rates.
Customize your data experience. BestLink now offers an interactive company dashboard that provides company-level intelligence in a fast, user-friendly interface featuring interactive tables, charts, and Sparkline performance histories. Customize the dashboard tiles to prioritize the insurer ratings, data, and analytics that best support your workflow. AM Best. Our insight, your advantage.
What are auto insurers who write business in Illinois, or at least the trade groups who represent them, saying about the bill?
Yeah, so the industry is saying that giving more control over the rate settings to the state regulators isn't going to address any of the underlying issues that are causing premiums to increase. They say what it's really going to do is just insert more uncertainty into the market for insurers. Now, the retroactive rate review provisions and those potential refunds from the previously approved rates are a major sticking point for the National Association of Mutual Insurance Companies. The trade groups also took issue with the lack of clarity in the bill on what would constitute an excessive rate. And then just finally, NAMIC said the bill also doesn't really provide a clear timeline or any kind of due process for insurers that would want to request a hearing.
So, Steve, the bill passed the state Senate. Where's it headed now?
Yeah, so right now it's with the House, and lawmakers in that chamber have held several readings and a few short debates on it. I will note the Secretary of State and the governor have championed a lot of these provisions. So, there's considerable political muscle behind the bill in Illinois.
I'm sure you'll be keeping an eye on it. Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thanks, John.
That was Senior Associate Editor Steve Hallo, and I'm John Weber for AM Best Audio.
Looking to get the full attention of the insurance industry? We have the platforms that will do just that. Whether it be AM Best TV, AM Best Audio, Best Review Magazine, or Best Day. Find out more by calling AM Best Advertising Sales at 908-439-2200, extension 5399, and have a great day.